Um, this video is gonna be all over the place. 'Cause I kind of decided to make it now. Like, it's kind of random. Like, I never really thought I would do some shit like this, to be honest. But yeah. I just feel like making friends as an adult is like so fucking hard, bro. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Like me, like when I was 18, it was the pandemic and shit. So like the developmental years where I should have probably been doing more shit, I wasn't because I was inside and stuff. Like from probably 18 to like 20 something, I was inside. Like I'm 22 right now, and it feels like I'm just now being able to do the stuff that I missed out on when I was like younger, when I was like during like the beginning of the pandemic. And it's like I never really thought like that shit was like the pandemic would have like affected me like that. But like now that I really like think about it, it's like that shit really took away like good years of my life that I could have been doing stuff. And like I'm like, and like I know I could still be like doing stuff, but it's like I'm 22 now. Like that's probably like the age where like you should probably be taking things a little bit more seriously and stuff. But it's like I feel like I missed out on having fun, bro. Like, and it's like now I'm kind of getting thrown into like trying to figure out like what am I gonna do as a career, because like not because like, but at the same time I also want to have fun, because back then during the pandemic, and because like me, I'm an introvert, I didn't really get to have fun. And it's like now I'm trying to regain back the time that I missed out on. And that brings me to like saying like as an adult, like I know like 22 is still young, but it's like that's still some semblance of years under your belt. It's like you can, like 18 to 22, like I know like the age gap is not that big, but it's like there's certain shit that a 22-year-old would know in terms of like experience and shit that an 18-year-old is just not gonna know. But I feel like it's just so hard to like make friends like as an adult. Like it's like as like when you're in school and in college and stuff, like you're kind of there for a common goal, like for a common thing. Like y'all all don't like school, say y'all are at school or some shit, and y'all find y'all little cliques to click up with, and y'all find like mutual things to like relate to about. But it's like being 22 when you're outside of like that kind of environment where you're kind of forced to be around a whole bunch of people, it's like the only really way you can really consistently meet people, well, not like if you're not trying to go out your way to do it, is probably at work and shit. And work is another thing. It's like I don't know how to like connect with the people at work, because it's like I'm good at like, here's the thing, like I'm good at being cool with people, but I don't like I'm so gullible to the point where it's like I don't even know if like what I'm experiencing there is the beginnings of a friendship that could start. I don't even know. It's like I'm good at like, oh yo, what's up, and cracking jokes and shit, but it's like in terms of like establishing like, yo, let's go do something, let's go somewhere, do you want to go somewhere after work or something, like I'm terrible at that shit. And I already know people are gonna say like, oh, work isn't the best place to make friends at. Oh, you don't want to trust your coworkers, you don't want to make friends. I'm like, obviously, like me personally, obviously I'm not gonna make friends with everybody there. And it's like I don't really care to want to make friends with everybody. But at the same time, like I don't want to live my life trying to be governed by certain rules. Like we have to, oh, you can't do this, you can't make friends out here, you can't do this because this is gonna happen. Obviously you should be cautious about certain things and what you share to certain people, but at the same time, it's like if somebody's cool and you want to like establish some type of friendship, why is it so hard? Like, and I feel like with me it's just so hard to like really differentiate like work friendships and like work relationships and like how that could lead to like friendships and shit like that. And like me, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm introverted as hell, bro. Like I'm very introverted. I don't like going out like that. I only recently, like I said before, like it feels like now I'm starting to like really get to like I'm finally getting to do what I want to do, like go out with my friends like that, go here, go do this, plan stuff. Like it feels like now I'm getting out of my shell that I was been supposed to get out at 18, if that makes any sense. And I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I'm not I'm not too sure. Like I'm not too sure, to be honest. Like I'm sorry that like all my words is all jumbled up together. It's like I'm not like I don't really do this type of shit. Like this is new to me. I don't know this shit, to be honest. But yeah, like I just feel like now it's just like so hard to like make friends when you're older. Like, and I know I'm not that older. I'm 22. I'm extremely young. Like I barely experienced anything, to be honest. But it just seems like like when you go outside of high school, it's kind of like fuck, you're on your own now, and you kind of gotta build your own ecosystem of friends. But it's like me back then, I'm not good at like keeping up with relationships and shit like that. So I don't really know how to like establish certain shit. Sometimes like I feel desperate if I ask people, if they want to hang out and stuff like that. Like even with my real friends that I actually hang out with, like sometimes like I would just disappear for like months, bro. Like not months, like weeks, and I'll ask them. I'll just come out the blue and like, yo, do you want to do some shit? And it's like, yeah, most of the time they're for it, but it's like sometimes I feel lame for even asking, because like that just shows like how lonely I am, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else feels like this. If anybody who kind of already went through that phase in their life could give some kind of advice on how to like reach out to people more, put yourself out there more, please comment down, because like it's like I've been trying to thug it out for so long, but thugging it out is not working whatsoever. I'm gonna be honest. Like this thugging it out shit and trying to like oh shit just happens and like move on is not working out, bro. Like I want to experience shit like everybody else. I don't want to have to feel like I'm on the outside looking in when it comes to like certain things. Like for example, like fuck, I don't even know if I should talk about this. Like I don't know, but let's just say like a certain coworker at work I wanted to be friends with kind of became friends with somebody else, and it's like I kind of feel like if I had said something when initially I had started the job, we could have been friends, if that makes any sense. And it's like it don't mean like I'm not cool with that person. It's just like this person and that person, the degree of coolness is kind of like different from how I'm cool with them, if that makes any sense. And it's kind of like if I had taken the chance to say something earlier, shit could have probably been different. And it's like I've been through that certain thing like multiple times where it's like maybe if I did say something, this would have turned out different. Like, and I don't want to like keep having to be in that phase, because it's like you're gonna constantly feel like you're missing out on something, and I don't want to feel like that at all, bro. Like I wanna be somebody that people is not gonna forget, and they could look upon like when I don't know, fucking dying in a hospital bed and shit, and be like, yo, so and so is cool. Like that person is cool. It's a cool person. They were helpful. They were caring. they're a good friend, they're a good husband, they're a good this, they're a good boyfriend, like, you know, shit like that, bro. Like, I don't want to look back on my life and be like, yo, I fucking die, and people just say, oh, he was a cool person, you know, like he's kind of quiet, but, you know, cool person, that's it. I want to, like, be unforgettable, bro. And that's, like, my, like, social anxiety and, like, my introvertedness is kicking my ass to the point where it's like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the opportunity to even establish a group of friends, to get a girl, to do, like, it's just so hard, bro. And then, like, I know how, like, this video kind of fucking devolved into my personal shit instead of talking about a broader issue. But it's like, I don't fucking know, bro. It's fucking YouTube, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe somebody's gonna relate to this. I don't know. But that's all I really wanted to talk about with the video, for real. Like, if anybody have any kind of advice, please comment down below.